Your person's deepest desire is to commit to you fully and reunite with you in a way that feels sacred and lasting. They are guided by their intuition, which keeps whispering to them that you are not just another person in their life, but their true soulmate. Somewhere within, they know that the bond you share is not ordinary. It is timeless, something that has carried across lifetimes. In their heart, they feel that you both have been together before, in many past lives, walking through love, challenges, and destiny side by side. That recognition brings them both comfort and longing, for they understand that your connection is not only fated but also transformative. Despite this awareness, your person is not at peace. They are going through sleepless, restless nights, endlessly replaying memories of you and aching for your presence. Their heart feels incomplete, as though a vital piece is missing. They sense a deep void in their heart space, one that nothing else can fill. It hurts them more than they can put into words, because they know what they once had with you was rare and precious. At the same time, they wrestle with guilt, wishing they had acted differently, regretting choices that may have created distance between you. This heaviness weighs on them daily, reminding them of what was lost and what they still hope to rebuild. From this pain, however, comes growth. Your person is slowly learning powerful lessons through both their past and current circumstances. They are beginning to see patterns in their life, cycles of karma, toxic habits, and destructive influences that once held them back from true love and happiness. Step by step, they are breaking free from those old chains. Though the process is difficult, it is also liberating, because they now understand that clinging to the past only leads to further suffering. They are choosing differently this time. They are choosing the path that leads them to their happiness, and that path points directly to you. Still, in the midst of this awakening, they are cautious. They love you deeply, yet they also want you to remain happy and independent. One of the reasons they keep their struggles hidden from you is because they do not wish to weigh you down with their burdens. They know you have your own journey, your own dreams, and they don't want to intrude upon that or cause you unnecessary worry. In their mind, protecting you from their troubles is their way of showing love. Even from a distance, they think of your well-being, wanting you to shine without feeling responsible for their pain. But behind that protective silence lies a burning desire to restore what was lost between you. They dream of rebuilding your relationship, of healing old wounds, and of creating a future where both of you can thrive together. With time and reflection, they have come to realize the irreplaceable worth of your love. They see now how deeply your presence enriched their life, how much joy, warmth, and meaning you brought into their world. No one else compares. No one else feels like home the way you do. Their greatest wish is simple yet profound, to sit with you, heart to heart, in honest conversation. They long to hear your voice, to share their truth, and to listen to yours in return. For now, though, distance keeps them in pain. Watching you from afar, unable to reach out, unable to hold you close or speak freely, hurts them more than they admit. They ache for connection, for the chance to turn this chapter of separation and stress into one of love, laughter, and togetherness. They imagine what it would feel like to embrace you again, to share the small joys of life, to look into your eyes and know they are exactly where they are meant to be. Your person holds on to hope, even in their struggle. They believe that love this strong cannot be destroyed by time or circumstance. It may bend, it may be tested, but it will not break. Every night, as they lie awake missing you, they remind themselves that the universe has a way of guiding soulmates back into alignment. They trust that when the time is right, when both of you are ready, the reunion will happen. Until then, they continue to work on themselves, breaking free from the old and making space for the new. At their core, their desire is not only to reunite but to create something beautiful with you, something lasting, harmonious, and deeply fulfilling. They don't just want fleeting happiness, they want to build a love that stands the test of time, the kind of love that brings peace to restless hearts. In their mind's eye, they see a future where both of you share laughter in the mornings, comfort in the evenings, and strength through all of life's storms. That vision fuels their determination, because nothing else compares to the possibility of having that life with you. For now, they love you quietly, from a distance, but with unwavering devotion. They wish you happiness even if it means enduring their own loneliness. Yet, deep within, the fire of hope burns bright, that someday soon, you will both have the chance to turn this longing into reality, to transform the silence into conversation, and to step together into a new chapter filled with love, healing, and joy. I want a family with you because when I look into your eyes, I see eternity. There is something infinite and unexplainable that shines from them, something that makes me believe in forever. You've given me countless reasons to smile, reasons to laugh even on the hardest of days, and reasons to believe in the kind of unconditional love that many only dream about. I never thought love could feel this way, so pure, so consuming, so life-altering. And yet, when I am with you, I know without a doubt that it exists. Without you, I feel broken in places I cannot always explain. On the outside, I may appear calm, collected, even strong, but on the inside, I am often crumbling. I've tried to mask my pain, tried to keep up the image of being in control, but the truth is that my heart aches in your absence. Sometimes it feels as if I'm carrying a storm inside me, one that no one else can see. Deep down, I know this storm comes from missing you, from longing for the presence of the one who brings me peace. There were moments when I told myself to move on, to let you go, to find a way to heal without you. I convinced myself that it would be easier to detach, to free myself from the pull of something so intense. But no matter how hard I tried, something always brought me back to you. Something invisible yet undeniable pulled me in your direction again and again. And I realized that it wasn't weakness that made me return, but rather the undeniable truth that my soul recognizes you as its home. I've never felt this kind of passion and love for anyone else in my entire life. You light my fire in ways that words can hardly capture. With you, I don't just feel alive, I feel awakened. Every fiber of my being comes alive when I think of you, when I hear your voice, when I remember the way you look at me. No one else has ever made me feel the way you do. You are not just my love, you are my mirror, my flame, my reason. Our love has always carried an intensity that is rare and extraordinary. It's the kind of love that could burn too brightly if not handled with care. We both knew that in order to truly grow, in order to heal the wounds within ourselves, we needed space. It wasn't easy to accept, and it wasn't something either of us truly wanted, but deep down, we understood. We couldn't heal if we remained so intertwined, because our pain would continue to echo in one another. The separation was never a sign of weakness or lack of love, it was an act of strength, a recognition that sometimes stepping back is the only way forward. And yet, even in the distance, our souls never parted. The connection between us is so deep, so powerful, that no amount of space or silence can erase it. That's why it has always been so hard to stay away. No matter the physical miles, no matter the circumstances, our hearts remain tethered. It's as if an invisible thread ties us together, one that cannot be cut, no matter how much time passes. But love, look at how far we've come. Think of the challenges we've faced, the storms we've weathered, and the strength we've gained. We've both grown in ways we could not have if we had clung to each other without pause. We've become emotionally stronger, mentally clearer, and more aware of who we are as individuals. And because of that, our bond is not weaker, it is stronger. We are no longer just two people holding on to love, We are two souls who have matured through struggle, two hearts that have learned resilience through distance. What amazes me most is that through it all, the love has not faded. If anything, it has deepened. I no longer see our journey as filled with obstacles, I see it as a path designed to strengthen us. The temporary separation was never about ending us, it was about preparing us for a future together, a future where we can love with greater understanding and patience. When I imagine the life ahead, I see it with you. I see a family built on love, respect, and resilience. I see a home where laughter is abundant, where even in hard times we hold each other up, and where our love continues to grow with every passing year. I see us not just as lovers but as partners, as best friends, as soulmates walking through life hand in hand. You are my safe place, my comfort, my passion, and my forever. Even in silence, even in distance, I feel you with me. And as much as it has hurt to be apart, I know it has only confirmed what I already felt in the depths of my soul, that I want this life, this journey, this eternity, with you. So here I am, laying my heart bare to you once more, reminding you of what we already know, that no matter the struggles, no matter the pauses, our love is unshakable. We are stronger now, braver now, and more ready than ever to step into the future together. And when I look into your eyes, I don't just see today, I see forever. Your partner is in a very fragile emotional state right now, though they are doing their best to hide it from you. On the surface, they may appear composed and in control, but inside they are weighed down by heartbreak and uncertainty. It takes them an immense amount of strength just to keep their emotions under wraps because they do not want you to see how vulnerable they truly are. At the core of this heartbreak is the overwhelming sense that they are missing out on a lifetime opportunity with you. They know that genuine connections like this do not come around often, and they feel like the delays and hesitation in their actions have cost them something precious. The thought of losing the chance to build a lasting relationship with you is something they carry heavily in their heart every single day. A large part of their inner struggle comes from reflecting on their past behavior. They are aware that their inconsistency, the back and forth way they handled things, and their inability to fully commit in the past created doubts in your mind. They feel that because of this history, you may no longer believe in their intentions or take them seriously. To them, it feels as though you've started to distance yourself emotionally, perhaps as a way to protect yourself. This distance, whether real or just something they perceive, makes them feel like you are slowly slipping away. The idea that you might be choosing to move forward without them terrifies them, and it adds to the heaviness of their heartbreak. Your partner also senses that many things in your life have transformed recently. Whether it's your outlook, your lifestyle, or simply the energy you carry, they feel a shift in you that leaves them both intrigued and unsettled. At the same time, they suspect that you may be holding back from them, keeping certain parts of your life or emotions hidden. This secrecy, whether intentional or not, stirs feelings of insecurity in them and heightens their sense of obsession. They find themselves thinking about you constantly, wondering what is really going on in your heart and mind, and worrying that there are parts of you they no longer have access to. This obsessive energy is not born out of control or selfishness but rather from their deep desire not to lose you. They replay moments, conversations, and choices in their head, trying to figure out what they could have done differently and how they can fix what feels broken. In their heart, they know they cannot go on like this indefinitely. They understand that they are at a crossroads. If they truly want to be with you, they have to make a move. Sitting in silence, carrying regrets, and hiding behind delays will no longer serve them. They are aware that this time, if they choose reconciliation, it cannot be half-hearted. They cannot return to the relationship offering breadcrumbs, small gestures, or empty promises. They recognize that if they want another chance with you, it must come with real commitment, effort, and sincerity. This realization is a turning point for them. They know that coming back into your life means stepping up in ways they may not have done before. It means showing you through consistent action that they are serious, dependable, and emotionally available. It means putting aside excuses and fears, and instead embracing vulnerability and accountability. They are starting to understand that love cannot thrive on hesitation, mixed signals, or minimal effort. It requires openness, patience, and the willingness to build something together even when it feels difficult. At the same time, their fear is that it might already be too late. They worry that you have grown too distant, that the changes in your life have carried you forward in a direction where they no longer fit. This fear gnaws at them, but it also motivates them. They are beginning to realize that time is not something they can keep wasting. The longer they wait, the more they risk losing the chance to show you the depth of their feelings and the seriousness of their intentions. Beneath all the heartbreak, fear, and uncertainty, what your partner wants most is reconciliation. They want to bridge the distance between you and rebuild what feels fractured. They dream of proving themselves to you, of showing you that they have learned from their mistakes, and of creating something more stable and meaningful. They may not yet have figured out exactly how to take the first step, but in their heart, they know they must. They are preparing themselves, gathering the courage to move past their hesitation and finally act in a way that reflects their true feelings for you. They understand that words alone will not be enough this time. They cannot come back with apologies that are not followed by consistent change. They cannot ask you to trust them again without giving you reasons to believe in their reliability. What they feel for you is too strong, too real, to be treated casually, and they are beginning to recognize that. In their mind, the path forward is clear. If they truly want to heal this connection and win back your trust, they must come forward with their full heart and nothing less. Right now, your partner is wrestling with all of this internally: heartbreak, regret, longing, fear, and determination. But one thing is certain: they know they cannot keep holding back. They cannot keep letting their fears control them. The opportunity to reconcile with you is something they value deeply, and this time, they are determined to give it everything they have.